While I was away, a lot happened in this football ecosystem, and a lot or a huge part of it was concerning about Liverpool, and it is my club. I have to talk about it because, first of all, I heard that Alexander Isak's relationship with the Newcastle is totally in shambles because apparently Alexander Isak has told the Newcastle that he will never play for them again forever. Even if Liverpool will not assign him, he rather just not play for them and just be on the bench for the upcoming season. And I think that one is not a good news to anyone because in football we understand that clubs they usually have 100% the power to make maybe a player either to go or to stay. But again, without the player now trying to play for you, or if the player is not willing to play for you, then that power is useless because if the player is not playing for you and yet you are paying him his wages, you can see as a club there's nothing that you are benefiting from that. So I'm just hoping or I'm waiting for the upcoming weeks to see if Alexander Isak or if a Newcastle they will be willing to let Alexander Isak leave for Liverpool. And I don't understand this Newcastle because apparently Liverpool is offering like 110 million pounds, and I'm sure they can also add that to maybe 120 or 125 million pounds, and that's a good money for Alexander Isak because come on, even yes, I'm a Liverpool fan, but I cannot support the idea of paying 150. 150, like Karaga said, yes, is for players like Kylian Mbappe and the likes. And Alexander Isak has just proven himself as a world-class player last season. So I don't think he's up there to 150 yet. I think 125 is the fair price for Alexander Isak. So that's just my thought. But I'm just hoping that Liverpool will make this move complete right now because Alexander Isak is clear that he cannot play for Newcastle again, and I'm sure Newcastle they can call us to the table soon to just complete this deal because even Alexander Isak himself apparently has just left Newcastle home, so you can see that the relationship is totally broken. So let's wait and see, but I believe that FSG can actually do something, and if Alexander Isak will come, now we are very strong in that upfront because Alexander Isak will be our primary striker, and then Ekitike might be coming in from the bench, or Ekitike can actually play on the wings with the Cody Gakpo. And on top of that, again, we Liverpool we are also interested in two defenders. Although one was signed yesterday while I was away, that is Leoni. Leoni is currently at Liverpool right now, completing his medical. So that one is a good signing because we just need anything for a backup defender. It doesn't need to be a world class. Again, we are interested in Guehi from Crystal Palace, which I believe also is a very good deal, and the most important part is that Mark Guehi has said yes to Liverpool, so you can see the boy is also willing to play from the bench, that is even if he will not start. So this is a good opportunity to us to go in and bring these players because like I told you guys that the defenders they were not a priority because for the defenders we were just going for any backup, but you see for a striker you cannot get the striker position wrong, and that's why Alexander Isak, I believe, is the perfect or should be the priority right now. And then Leoni and McGay should just come up just as extras because those ones are just for backup and probably for the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. So that's all. And let's wait and see what this Alexander Isak scenario will turn into in the upcoming weeks.